What's up, there, guys? Your man Joe. This is just a rant that I kind of want to talk about. Is that something that I'm noticing in the media, especially in movies, is that I'm starting to realize that movies are for skinny women, or the feminist movement are geared towards skinny women now, because it makes them believe that they can beat up a guy, take a guy down, and stuff like that. Because, especially with the Terminator movie and what else, any other movie I've seen, I think I think Captain Marvel and stuff like that. Um, and many other movie related to that is that I started to notice that there's a new trend, especially women starting to have like shorter hair and skinnier bodies, thinking that they can take down a man. In real life, that can never happen. I mean, unless they're very skillful, trained, or something like that, they can probably take down a guy to a certain extent. But in actual reality, that cannot happen in certain cases. Um, Now again, I'm the type of person that don't like to underestimate my opponent. I really don't. I do not. I'm the type of person that really, really think and calculate. If she's very skillful in certain things. But in general, skinny women cannot beat, cannot take down a man, or in certain cases, two guys by themselves. Because I don't want to give women the idea that a woman cannot take down a man. But in movies and stuff like that, where they're kind of encouraging women that you can beat up a guy, but since you're too skinny and probably not that skillful, your chances are probably you're gonna be beat to a pulp. You're gonna be beat to a pulp because that's just what movies now. I'm starting to notice that they're just saying that skinny women can take down a man, can take down several men, which cannot happen ever. Which cannot ever, unless they are very skillful. But in general, uh, that cannot happen. I'm not gonna say big girls can. Some big girls can beat up a guy in certain cases. In certain cases, because their weight has their advantage in some cases. But the overall, um, unless she's trained and skilled and stuff like that, then yeah. Um, what else I wanted to talk about? No, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I wanted to talk about this story, and I will say this as an example. I want to talk about this story that just recently happening, right? So me and another person got into an event. We was shooting for this film called The Serpent. It's coming out. I don't know when exactly, but it's like I don't know if it's gonna be in theaters or anything like that. But this pretty much this woman is about to do whatever. She's like a spy. It's like an action film, and she still in the movie. She's the same. She's about as the same size in person. So she's a very skinny woman, and it was just when I saw the clip and she was like beating up the guys and stuff like that. It's kind of bit making me not believable because in person she's actually that skinny, and it was a scene where she was like a sniper rifle and stuff like that. Okay, if she was like a sniper, then I would have believed in her and taken her role seriously if she was a sniper. But when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, nah, I don't believe it. Like, nah, I don't believe it at all. But again, I am a firm believer of not underestimating my opponent. But when it comes, because she seemed like under 100 pounds in real life, she seemed to be under the 100 pound weight, under pound 100 pounds, under the 100 pound weight. Um, yeah. So to all my ladies out there, do not give and especially if you're skinny and you have no skill, do not ever have that thought of beating up a guy. Or do not let these movies think that you can beat up a guy. Unless you have like a knife or something like that. I guess, I don't know. I do not advocate violence or anything like that. That's pretty much what I want to talk about. This is your man Joe. See you guys soon.